2007 and 2013 format for background compatible with PowerPoint 1997 and 2003. Unless capability is essential, go with the newer format because you get access to all of the new features. If you use a backward compatible format, some of the features described in this book work differently or are not available at all. Macro enable or not. If you plan to create and store macros, use a macros enable format. If not, use a file format that does not include macro support for a slightly safer because it cannot grab versus it can carry macro code. Regular presentation of our PowerPoint show. The show variant starts the presentation slideshow view when it is loaded in PowerPoint. What's the only difference between it and regular presentation? You can build your presentation in regular format and then save in show format right before description. PowerPoint shows can be open and edited in PowerPoint the same as any other file. Most of the choice from table are special purpose format and not suitable for everyday use. The following section explain some of those special file types. Table PowerPoint 2013 feature not supported in the PowerPoint 1997 version 3 file format. Features Smart Art Graphics issue converted to an editable picture chart. Convert to editable OS object, but the chart might appear different. Custom slide layout. Convert to the multiple master. Drop shadow. Soft shadow converted to hard shadow. Equation converted to an editable picture. Heading and body font converted to non-theme formatting. Effect convert to an editable picture. Effect 2D 3D word text gradient outlines or shapes or text. Strike thought and double strike thought. Gradient picture and texture files on text. Soft edges reflection, some types of shadows. Most 3D effect. Theme converted to non-theme formatting. Theme colors converted to non-theme colors. Theme effect. Theme effort. Theme font converted to non-theme font. Saving slides and graphics. If you save your presentation in one of the graphic format, show in the graphics other section of table. The result is series of individually named graphics file, one per slide. The original presentation continues to exist as a separate file. If you choose one of this format, you are asked whatever you want to export. The current slide only, or all slide. You choose to export all slides. PowerPoint creates a new folder in the selected folder with the same name as original presentation file and places the graphics files in it. Tip: the future presentation format do something unique. It converts each slide to the image, then places image in new presentation file. This is one way to make sure your slides are not edited by anyone who uses this presentation. Saving slides text only. If you want to export the text to the slide, some other application, consider the outline RTF format, which create an outline similar to what you see in the outline pane in PowerPoint. This file can then be opened in Word or any other application that supports rich text format. Only text in placeholder is exported. Thought, no text is manually insert text boxes. If you are not sure which text will be included, view the presentation in the outline pane. Any text that does not appear there will not be exported. Specifying space option. The save option enables you to fine tune the saving purpose for special need. For example, you can employ save caption to embed font to change the interval at which PowerPoint saves auto recover information and more. There are two ways to access the save option. Choose file option save. From the save as dialog box, click tool save option. The PowerPoint option dialog box appears. Set any of the option you want to set and click OK. When you are finished, set save option to match the way you want PowerPoint to save your work. Below table summaries the save option, one of the most important features describing table in auto recover, which is done by default. This means if a system error or power outage cause PowerPoint to terminate unexpectedly, you do not lose all of your work. The next time you start PowerPoint, it opens the recover file and asks if you want to save it. Table save option feature. Save files in this format. Purpose. Set the default file format to appear in the save as dialog box. Your choice are regular presentation, a macro enabled presentation, or a 2003 backward compatible presentation. Save auto recover information every X minute. PowerPoint saves you work every few minutes so that if the computer has problem and cause PowerPoint to terminate auto abnormally, you do not lose much work. Lower this number to save more often for less potential data. Rise it to save less often for less slowdown delay related to repeated saving. Auto recover file location. Specify the location in which audio recover draft should be saved. Any default it is. Don't show the black stage when opening. When enabled, bypass backstage view. File menu choice for opening and saving, and goes directly to the open or save dialog box respectively. So additional place for saving even a sign in may be required. When disable hides the SkyDriver sign in option, disable this if you don't intend to use SkyDrive to save your work. Save to computer by default. When enabled, save your default local file location. See the next option by default. Default local file location. Specify the location that you want to start from when saving with the same as dialog box. By default, it is your document library. Default personal template location. Specify the location containing any template you have created or acquired separately from the ones PowerPoint itself provides. Same check out files to set the location in which any draft will be saved that you have checked out, or a web server library such as SharePoint. If you choose the server draft location on this computer, then you must specify what that location will be in the server draft location box. If you choose the save to office document cache, it does not issue because every save goes immediately back to the server. So detailed merge changes when a merge occurs. So full information about what was designed when you merge two PowerPoint files that are stored on a shared document management server. M front in the file. Turn this on if you are saving a presentation for use on a different PC that might not have the front install that the presentation requires. You can choose to embed the character in use only which minimize the file size. But if someone tries to edit the presentation, they might not have all of the characters they need or embed all characters in the front set. Unlike the other, this setting applies only the current presentation file. Setting password for file access. If a presentation contains sensitive or confidential data, you can encrypt the file and protect it with a password. Encryption is the type of scrambling done the file so that nobody can see it, either from within PowerPoint or with any type of file browsing utility. You can enter two separate passwords for the file, the open password and the modified password. Use an open password to prevent unauthorized people from viewing the file at all. Use modified password to prevent people from making changes to the file. You can use one or both. These are the password types. For example, suppose you have a personal presentation that contains salary information. You might use a one password and distribute that password to few key people in the human resources department who need access to it. But then you might modify password to ensure that none of these people make any changes to the presentation and they are viewing it. For the open password, you can specify an encryption method and strength. Many encryption codes are available, and the difference between them are significant mostly to high and technical users. However, if you do have a preference, you can choose it when you choose the open password. To manage a file's password and other security settings, begin to the save to the file as you normally would from the Save As dialog box. In the Save As dialog box, click Tools and choose General option. The General option dialog box opens. Begin to save the file you normally would from the Save As dialog box. In the Save As dialog box, if you want to open password, enter it in the password to open box. If you want a open password, enter in the password to open box. If you want to modify password, enter it in the password to modify box. You don't have to use both of open and a modify password. You can use just one of the other if you like. Optional, if you want your personal information stripped from the file, such as your name removed from the author field of the properties box, select the remove automatically. Create personal information from this file on save checkbox. Optional, if desired, adjust the macro security level for PowerPoint all files, not just this one, by clicking the macro security button and making changes to the settings in the Trust Center. Then click on the return to the general option dialog box. Click OK. If you specified a password in step 3 confirmation box appear for read. If the confirmation box appears, retype the same password and click OK. If you specify the password in step 4, the confirmation box appears for read. If the confirmation box appears, retype the same password and click OK. Continue saving as you normally would. When you or someone else open the file, password prompt appears. The open password must be entered to open presentation file. The modified password will not work after that harder. If you have set a separate modified password, a prompt for that appear. Your choice are entered. The modified password to cancel or to click the read only option to open the presentation in read only mode. Closing and reopening presentation. Closing a presentation. When you exit PowerPoint, the open presentation file automatically close and your prompt to save your changes if you have made any. If you want to close presentation file without exiting PowerPoint, follow the steps. Choose file close. If you have not made any changes to the presentation since the last time you saved, you are done. If you have made any changes to the presentation, you prompt to save them. If you don't want to save your changes, click don't save and you are done. If you want to save your changes, click save. If the presentation has already been saved once, you are done. If the presentation has not been saved before, the save as dialog box appears. Type a name in the file text box and click save. Opening presentation. Open a recently used presentation. Choose a file, open and click one of the presentation on the recent presentation list on the right. Up to 25 can appear by default. Tip: to pin a certain file to the file menu list so that never scroll off. Click the first pin icon to the right files on menu. Tip: you can increase or decrease. The number of recently used files that appear on the recent presentation list. Choose file option advanced in the display section. Set the show this number of recent presentation box. Tip: you can right click enter the recent presentation list for additional options such as open a copy path to click clipboard and remove from list. In the presentation you want to open does not appear on the recent presentation. Follow the steps to find and open it. If the open screen does not already appear, choose file open. Select the location from which you want to open a presentation, which may be your SkyDrive or computer. Locally store files. If a shortcut appears to the folder that contains the file you want, click it. Otherwise, click browse to browse for the location. The open dialog box appears. Choose the file you want to open. If necessary, change the location and find the file. Click open. The presentation open. To open more than one presentation at once, hold down the Control key as you click each file you want to open. When you click the open button, they all open in their own windows. The open button in the open dialog box has its own drop down from which you can select commands that open the file in different ways and refer to table for explanation of the available option. Open button setting. Open. Open purpose. The default simplify opens the file for editing. Open read only purpose. Allow changes but prevents those changes from being saved under the same name. Open as copy purpose. Opens a copy of the file leaving the original untouched. Open in browser purpose. Applicable only for web-based presentation. Open for viewing in web browser. PowerPoint 2013 does not save in web format. It applies only the web-based presentation created in the earlier version of PowerPoint that support web features. Open in protected view. Open and repair. Open the file and identify the repair any error it finds in it. So previous version applicable only if the presentation file is stored on the NTFS volume under the Windows 7. These features enable you to access the version features in Windows 7 that stored previous version of files. It is not applicable to Windows 8, which does not store previous version in same way. Opening a file from different program. Just as you can save files in various program formats, you can open file from various program. PowerPoint can detect the type of the file and convert it automatically as you open it. So you do not have to know the exact file type. For example, if you have the old PowerPoint file with the PPT, the file extension, you don't have to know what version come from. The only problem is with the files that have file name extension that PowerPoint does not automatically recognize. In that case, you must change the file type setting in the open dialog box to all files so that the files to be open becomes available on the file list. The changes in valid for the only this one use of the open dialog box. The file type reverts to all PowerPoint presentation, which is the default the next time you open the dialog box. Working with multiple presentation, you will usually work with the one presentation at a time, but occasionally you may need to have two or more presentations open at once. For example, to make it easier to copy text or slide from the one presentation another. To open another presentation, choose File, Open and select the one you want. The same as usual. When more than one presentation is open, you can switch among them by selecting the one you want to see from the taskbar in window. Alternatively, you can click the Switch Window button in the window group on the New tab and select any open presentation from there, as shown in the following screenshot. Switch between open window of all applications, not just PowerPoint, by pressing Alt plus Escape repeatedly to cycle through them, or by holding down the Alt key and pressing tab to browse through thumbnails to open window. Finding a presentation file to open. If you have forgot where you save the particular presentation file, You are not out to luck. The open dialog box includes search box that help you locate it. To search for a file, follow the steps. Choose a file, click the location in which search, and then click browse to display to open dialog box. Navigate to general location of the file. For example, if you know it is the C drive, display on the top level listing from C drive. Click in the search box and type part of file name. If you know it, or word or dates used in the file. Press enter. A list of files that match the specific appear. Open the file as you normally would. Setting file properties. File properties are facts about each file that can help you organize them. If you have a lot of PowerPoint files, using file properties can help you search intelligently for them using the search features you learn about in the proceeding section. For example, you can specify an author, a manager, and a company for each file, and then search based on those values. You can set a file's properties by doing following. Choose File Info. Click the Properties heading on the right side of the info screen and on the menu that appears. Click Show Document Panel. The document panel appears above the presentation window. Fill in any information you want to store about the presentation. Click the down arrow to the right document of properties in the document panel and choose Advanced Properties. The Properties dialog box for the file appears. Click the Summary tab and confirm the change any information there. This is the same information that you enter in the Properties ribbon without the addition of a couple of other fields. Click the Custom tab, choose any additional field you need and set value for them. For example, click the client field on the name list and the type of a value for in the value text box. Repeat this for any of the other customer field. Review the information on statistics and contents tab is it desired. Click OK. Now you can use the contents of that properties field when performing search. Creating new slides. Different templates start a presentation with different numbers and type of slide. A blank presentation has only a single slide and you must create any other that you want. There are several ways to create new slides. For example, you can type new text in the outline and then promote it to slide status, or you can add slide with the new slide button. Within the same presentation from other sources. The following section outline these procedures in the more detail. Creating new slides from outline view. Outline view shows the text from the presentation slide in the hierarchical tree with the slide little at the top level. One slide level and the variation levels of bulleted list on the slide displaying in subordinate levels. Text that you type in the outline pane appear on the slide and vice versa. Follow these steps to create a new slide from outline view. Switch to outline view, presentation view, outline view. Outline view is like normal view except the left pane is the outline pane containing text outline instead of slide thumbnail image. Click at the end of exiting line on the outline pane that the new slide should follow. Click home slide or new slide. A new line appears in the outline title for the new slide. The title appear both in the outline pane and on the slide. You can also create a new slide by starting a new line in the outline pane and then promoting to a slide level by pressing shift plus tab. Follow the steps to insert new slide in this way. Position the insertions point at the end of the last line of the slide that the new slide should follow, and press enter to start a new line. Press shift plus tab to promote the new line to highest level. Press it multiple times if need, so that slide icon appear to its left. Type the title for the new slide. The title appears both in the outline pane and on the slide. After creating the slide, you can continue creating its content directly in the outline pane. Press enter to start a new line and then use tab to demote or shift plus tab to promote the line to the desired level. You can also right click the text and choose promote or demote. Promoting a line all the way to the top level changes the line to a new slide title. Creating a slide from the thumbnail pane. Here is a very quick method for creating a new slide. Based on default layout, it does not get too much easier than this. Switch to normal view if you are not already there. View presentation view normal. In the thumbnail pane at left, click the slide that a new slide should follow. Press enter. A new slide appears. You can also right click the slide that the new one should follow and this new slide. Note: the layout you get when you create a new slide from the thumbnail pane depends on what layout the preceding slide has. If the preceding slide in the title slide or title and content, you get a title and content slide with any other type. You get the same type of as the previous one. For example, if the previous slide was title only, that's what you get. Creating a slide from layout. A slide layout is a layout guide that tells PowerPoint what placeholder boxes to use on particular slide and where to position them. I thought slide layout can be content placeholder for text. They also contain graphics, chart, table, and other useful elements. After you create a new slide with placeholder, you can check a placeholder to open whatever controls you need to insert the type of object. When you create new slide using one of the methods described in the preceding section, the new slides use the title and content layout, which consists of the slide title and single large placeholder box for content. If you want to use another layout such as the slide with two adjacent but separate thermal of content, you must either switch to slide to a different layout after its creation using the layout button menu on the home tab, or you must specify a different layout when you initially create the slide. To specify a certain layout as you are creating a slide, follow this step. In the normal or slide sorter view, select or display the slide that the one should follow. You can select a slide by clicking its thumbnail image in slide sorter view. Thumbnail pane in the normal view. You can also move the insertion point to the slide text in outline pane. On the home tab, do one of the following.